Hi, is this?
The Kingdom Hall number is being transferred to.
Oh,
But yes,
okay. It sounds like you got something going on there. Maybe I'll just try back later,
yeah,
okay?
no, it's okay. We just finished our meeting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just had a quick question I was wondering if someone could help me with.
Sure,
Um, yeah, it's
I can try.
about I was looking on the website at the um it's like a booklet called Should You Believe in the Trinity?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well, I was noticing that all the references they mention um, they don't really give footnotes or citations the way that you're supposed to, if it's legit or scholarly. Do you ever notice that?
Uh, Actually, all the ones that I've looked at have the correct notation from where they get the information from.
Yeah, but when you do something, even just for a college class, you have to state the year, volume, or page number because no one could find it in a hard copy book. What are they going to read the whole book? Did you do you think they ever went to college or anything? The people who wrote this? Do you know who wrote this?
Absolutely, I do. And
What's their
what is this
name?
in regards? Are you interested in studying, or are you trying to cause maybe a question of some type?
Cause a
I mean,
question?
that's my.
Oh, it's
I'm just kind of curious. Are you interested in a Bible study to learn more about it, or are you questioning the material?
well, it's a legitimate question. I'm just an outsider. I was reading it. I had just
Mm-hmm.
struck me that there's no page numbers. They're not cited in a proper manner. Even if you were in college, you couldn't do it like that. There's a certain format and details that need to be included. I was just wondering why they do that.
I'm not sure which one you're looking at, but every
Hmm.
publication I know that has been printed by Jehovah's Witnesses has always shared where they have gotten any other information from.
Yeah, you can
So
say
I'm
a
not.
whole book, but they don't give the year, the page number, the volume. That's done by a certain way, in legit
Okay.
research. I was just, you can look at it yourself. I mean, it makes it
Oh yeah.
really difficult for someone to find those references. And
Well,
um,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're not trying to uh, prove anything. We're trying to show the truth of the Bible. And if you want to dig deeper into those things, that's why the reference material is there. You can study on your own. So instead of making a large scale, you could go ahead and do that. But basically, what we do is try to make the Bible the authority on all things. So
oh, they quote
the
many other
scriptures is the
books.
authority.
Yeah, well, this when you do quote sources, you should cite them properly. Even in an undergraduate college class, they wouldn't accept a thing like this. I'm just saying, it's fine if they just want to give Bible verses, but this is citing other materials, and I wanted to look at them because it's widely believed that many of the quotes are out of context and incomplete. So I don't know how I could check them because they don't have page numbers and such. I don't have time to read each one of those books. So, anyway, well, I just wanted to see if you had any thought on that. Thanks for helping me.
Actually, yeah, I don't. That's just one instance. I know it's like if you look at any of the other publications and one about creation, I'm not sure if you want paragraph citing and sentence. Is that what you're looking for? Is that what you're trying to find?
Yeah, no one could
Like
find
where things
anything,
were
any of
actually.
these, if you had a whole large book, couldn't find. They don't give page numbers or the year. Sometimes books are rewritten. There's different editions.
Okay.
It's not a proper way to write an article. But I just wanted to see if anybody knew why they did that. But thanks for your help.
Sure.
Okay.
Just like we said that we keep the Bible as the authority, and if that's the main focus. So,
Well, okay. Well, this includes many things that aren't in the Bible. But anyway, hey, thanks. God bless.
all right.
See ya.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, I just have a quick question I was wondering if someone could help me with.
Okay.
Do you have a minute?
Okay, yes. If I can help, I'll try to help.
Okay. Well, I was reading some articles on jw.org. Is that the right website?
Yes, that's the right
Uh,
website.
oh, okay. Well, I was reading this interesting article they have on there from the Watchtower. It's a little bit older, from 2001.
Okay.
Um, it's really interesting. It's about, it's called Do Not Let Doubts Destroy Your Faith.
Uh-huh.
And can I just run this part by you real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It says, of course, not all doubt is bad. At times, you need to suspend accepting something till you're sure of the facts. Religious exhortations to the effect that you should just believe and should doubt nothing are dangerous and deceptive. The Bible does say love believes all things, but God's word also warns against putting faith in every word. Um, Sometimes a person's past record gives legitimate reason for doubt. Now, I think that's really interesting. So, should people examine a past record of a religion?
Well, really to know the truth, basically, all that is necessary to see if what that religion is doing lines up with the scriptures. Basically, that you don't have to go into examining all of this and that about their teachings and so on.
This
Just
is
some
this is
basic things, If
this article recommends that you do. It says sometimes a person's past record gives legitimate reason for doubt.
well, actually, when you think about examining other religions, it really boils down to are they imitating Christ Jesus in the course of life that they recommend or that they live? Jesus highlighted the kingdom as the only hope for mankind. And so today's religions, for the most part, they look to present rulerships to bring about peace and security. But Jesus highlighted that it's only God's kingdom that he is king of that's going to bring about the solution to man's problems. So right there, you could decipher whether or not they are adhering to the counsel and direction that Jesus gave as far as what to look to, what to pray for.
This article recommends that you examine a person's past record to see if you should believe them or not. Don't you agree with it? It seems like you want to keep changing the subject. Could we examine together the past record of the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society?
Of course, yeah, no
Oh,
problem.
okay. Okay. Where would you want to start? Do you have time to do that? It would really take a long time, to see all the things that they have said would come to pass and didn't. And they also said those things in the name of Jehovah and said it was Jehovah's promise and God's dates and this is meet in due season from Jehovah. So would you like to do that together? We could look at some the history since this article recommends that.
Well, actually, I just happened to be here at the Kingdom Hall briefly to pick up some things to
Well,
deliver.
it's your lucky day.
Well, actually, as far as examining the past
Yeah.
that our organization is all about, there are some things that have been adjusted, yes, and we're not ashamed of the adjustments.
Adjustment. That's a clever kind of word, isn't it?
Well, you know,
It makes you not think that they used to teach lies in the name of Jehovah by just saying adjustment. It's kind of like a psychological, tweak to, so you don't think about it. But this article recommends it. Do you want to see this article? It recommends checking out the past record.
well, I'm not one who really questions what we're all about. We are imperfect people. There are some things that, yes, have been corrected, as I could put it that way then. And
There's
as far as
many, many
as,
things that have been
as
changed.
as far as we are concerned, though, we are the only worldwide family on the earth today. You can go anywhere in the earth, and you find Jehovah's people doing the very same thing
Yeah,
worldwide.
yeah. Do you know
And
why
that's
that is? Because it's so high control. They will, if you all hear something different tomorrow, you all 8 million will just suddenly change your mind that that is biblical, when yesterday something else was biblical. That's very high control. And they don't
okay.
want any testing. This article is for people who aren't witnesses to examine their religion, but they don't mean them,
Hmm.
you
Well,
know?
anyway, you could go and further check whatever you want yourself, but I can't make a decision for you, and
Right.
I'm not at this point where I can go into examining this and examining
Oh, you
that statement or
should.
whatever.
What does the Bible mean in 1 John 4:1? Test the inspired expressions to see whether they originate with God, with God. Now, they have said all those things that they have changed. Did you know they were saying those things originated from Jehovah? Doesn't
Well, let
that
me
put
ask you this:
does that put
do you know any of Jehovah's Witnesses personally?
I knew a few, yeah.
Okay, well, you could check with them because right now I don't have the time to delve into this with you. You could check with one of Jehovah's
Yeah.
Witnesses that you know of, and maybe they could help you.
Well,
But anyway, I
I
appreciate.
I don't want you to be deceived either, because Jesus said that he is the way and the truth. To call yourselves the truth, is kind of over the top. They've had a history of lies. I mean, it can't all be the truth, right? When you teach the opposite now of something you used to say, that's not an adjustment.
Well, anyhow, whatever you want to find out and talk about, you can get to some of those witnesses that you know of, and maybe they could help you further.
I
But
think
right
I
now,
think you should, because you're such a nice person, and this is a really good time to fade. Like, many people are fading because they're not opening the kingdom halls. They're telling outsiders it's because of government restrictions, but those are not still in place, and every other churches are meeting all the time.
well, we have a convention that's going on right at this point, jw.org, about the importance of faith. So that
Faith in the
convention,
organization or faith in God?
faith in the Creator and His Son.
Yeah. But why do you have
Yeah.
to come to Jehovah's organization for salvation? That is not
Well,
in
like I
the
said,
Bible.
you could check. You could check with a couple of those that you know of.
Well,
But I do have to go.
I like you better than them. Can you call me
Yeah.
back?
Well, I'm sorry, but I have to go. I have to deliver some things. I just happen to be ready to get out of here when you call.
I can
Okay.
give
So
you
have a wonderful day
I
and check
can
it out with the witnesses
I
that you
can
know of.
I can
Okay.
give you my number.
Well. Um,
I'm not an apostate. I was never a Jehovah's Witness.
excuse me.
I've never been a Jehovah's Witness, so you don't have to worry about that. I know they don't want you to talk to people who were a witness.
Hmm. Well, maybe let's see. I could take your number and give it to my wife. You could talk with her.
Oh, does she want to examine the past record also?
Oh no, I don't think so. But
Oh,
anyway, I have to go.
okay.
Okay. Take
Okay.
care.
Okay. God bless.